Hello, all you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. Today I have a more ASMR kind of video planned. It's going to be a relatively short video, but I do hope it calms you people. I am going to be wiping down some of my games and putting them in box protectors. I think that will make for an interesting ASMR video, and it will also give some of you collectors out there a little bit of knowledge on these box protectors. And yeah, let's get started. As you see, we have a little table here. I just have like a relatively slight damp rag to just wipe down the games, and then we will place them in these, well, box protectors. So let's start with, let's go in alphabetical order. We have ball breakers. I also have a more dry paper towel if I need it, but I don't think I will. Maybe I'll use it. I don't know. So this is relatively simple. I use these little, what do you call it, gift wrap paper to separate the box protectors when they come in these packs. And they are essentially, I'm not sure fully what they're made of, but you unfold them. I feel like I'm making this harder than what it needs to be. And then you just kind of fold the little spots to make it hook. And then here we go. I'll put it in backwards. I see what's happening. It's hitting the, well, hang on. Let's unclip that, get it in, then push it in. Get the folds in. And then there we go. We have a protected game. You can get these box protectors off eBay from a seller, but there's also a website called video game box protectors where they have different sizes for different boxed games. And I can say from just in general, they make at least these CD based games feel more sturdy than if they were just the jewel case. So yeah. Moving on to Cool Borders. Trying to hold it relatively close to the microphone. I don't know if you can really hear greatly the wiping. Probably don't need to dry this off, but going to anyways. It's probably the last thing you want in these is a little bit of moisture. You might see I have this right here, but that's more of a special case. I'll let you know whenever I get to it. Well, that's what I get for keeping things like right next to me. And yeah, I will have to probably sound out that part. There we go. Well, sort of. And let's get the bend on this one. Let's go ahead and get this actually in the thing to start with. And we'll fold up the bottom. Get the top part. And there we go. Cool Borders is protected. I decided to go with these box protectors. Okay, that's being annoying. Because these games I'm not gonna be opening all the time, so I don't really have too much concern about keeping them in these cases. It's one extra step to open up the game, but I believe the material of what these box protectors are made of, I think they're supposed to protect them somewhat from direct sunlight too, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think the material of this is supposed to do that. Alright, what do we have up next? Cool Borders 3. Not doing anything too fancy, just wiping down the games in case they end up being a little dusty or something. That way, Because one thing these box protectors are also good for is to keep dust off your games. Directly, anyways. And then all you gotta do is wipe down the actual box protector. Let's get into a flow, because I think I am getting into a flow of how to directly get these unfolded and get them in. Then let's get that down there. And I'd like to keep it on camera, but I gotta hold it up too. I gotta use my body as kind of a wall to push it up against when I'm trying to get it folded in. And there we go. Cool Borders 3. Figure I'd give you, this is just a updated way to show off also the games I have in my collection. And if you've been on this channel since, well, the start, I did start as a ASMR channel, so hopefully the people that are still around from that era of the channel, hopefully this is a nice treat for them. And then here we have a double case. It is cracked, unfortunately. It came that way, but it is Dragon Warrior 7. I am a huge Dragon Quest fan, even though I haven't played through a lot of the games. Just get this wiped down. All of my boxed games, well, jewel case, or I don't have any like boxed like cartridge games, but all my, I'm pretty sure at least like 99% of my games are complete when it comes to like this. And this is where this comes in. This is a special sized one because they do make dual jewel case box protectors. Like I said, they got a size for everything when it comes to collecting, even down to like VHS tapes and stuff. This one's a little bit more easier to fold since my cat wants out, so let me attend to my cat's needs. This one's a little bit easier to fold, and we will get this in there. I'm not worried about using paper towels to wipe down my cases since they are already relatively scratched up just from being used over the years and stuff. So using a paper towel and it scratching the jewel case is not that big a deal to me. But yeah, see, we have this nice sturdy box that I can hold on to. Just, yeah. Still see the crack, unfortunately, but Game still is in good condition. Um, I do rip all of my games I own to my PC just because if I'm going to play them, I want to preserve the physical disc as much as I can. And I am technically getting the game from the actual disc that I own, so. Alright, we have Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. Said to, but no. I want to pick up Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2, but no, I just have the first one. If you enjoy this type of content, let me know in the comments, because I plan to box up a lot of my DVD cased games as well, so I will do some videos on that if you guys enjoy this type of content. Like I said before, these are a little bit harder to open just because they're a little quite thinner. And like before, we will just slip it in there. Maybe. Okay. See if I can do this with keeping it on camera. There we go. Great. This probably has a weird sound for ASMR, but hope you guys are enjoying. There we go. Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. I know I don't have a gameplay footage, but we get to appreciate the marketing value of what the back of game boxes used to be like. And to be honest, I think the game boxes of the past, well, game cases, boxes of previous generations did a lot better with the marketing. Now on the back they say very little. It's normally just like a small blurb that they write out the blurb in English and normally a second language on the back of the box as well, like in two different sections, and it's, I don't know, I don't feel the marketing is as strong for the back of a game case as it once was. We have yes, even back in the PlayStation they did remakes. This is a remake of the original Q*bert, or a reimagining, if you will. Atari did this with a few of their games. Even Pong, which I don't think I own, but I do want to pick that up at some point. It's called Pong, the Next Level. But yeah. I believe I tried this game once, maybe twice, but that's why I kind of been holding back buying new games. I do want to go back and try to play the stuff in my collection for you guys. Actually, I should have slipped this in first, but we'll see if I can get this down. There we go. There we go. Q*bert is protected for the years to come. Give you a nice little look at the back of the box. I think the camera is adjusting quite well to the whole tabletop view. I'll even give you a little bit of the side. Actually, I had that upside down. My bad. Yeah. Now we got Rampage World Tour. Can't remember which one they consider the definitive version of this, but when I originally played it, it was on the N64 back in the day. I booted this up to test the one upscale thing I had, but I haven't actually played this since I played it on the N64. Like, I tested out a couple levels. I don't know which one the definitive version is, but saw this on PlayStation and it gave me a nostalgia kind of thing. But another cool thing, they used to add demos on other games, so bonus sneak peek at Pandemonium 2 for PlayStation. Off-Road Challenge Arcade. Don't know really what that is, but that's kind of cool. You get to hear me scramble around in all the gift wrap paper glory. Almost missed a step though. I think the paper towel is dampening to be dry enough where it's not necessarily going to be that bad. Okay. I suppose it doesn't matter which side I close first. almost sealed. Let's get that in. Okay, why not cut? There we go. Didn't know why it wasn't latching. Does feel like it's pushing out a bit, but oh well. As long as it is latched, that's all that matters. These box protectors also give the games kind of this this new game kind of glare. Then we have Rampage 2 Universal Tour. Was happy to see this because I haven't actually played the sequel to World Tour. So I was happy to come across this. This was also released on the Nintendo 64. If you haven't played any of the Rampage games, they are just some simple, fun arcade games where each level you try to destroy all the buildings. And that is the purpose of the game. You're these big Godzilla type monsters, and you're trying to destroy the cities. See? It's a game for kids. I wasn't sure how long this video would be. I hope some of you are getting a nice little sleep in. Hopefully the sounds of me finagling with these cases is, well, I hope it's calming. I hope it's a nice sound. And can I get that too? Hopefully I'm not doing too many destructive things. Okay. That is the thing. It is a little difficult to get these perfectly in there to where they latch, but once you get them, it's all good. There we go. Rampage 2 Universal Tour. Sequel to the hit Rampage World Tour. Come on. It's being a little bit finicky. It's closed, it's just being finicky. Now this has a lot of wordage on the back. And they're not alone. So in this you unlock a ton of different new monsters. This one I already have in the box protector, because so a game I bought at the Torg convention, the Ohio Retro Gaming Convention. Yeah, I went, I picked up some, and it came in this nice case, and so I transferred this case over to pretty much my most valuable game at the moment. This game is stupidly expensive. I got it when I got that $1,000 mystery box. This was my high value game in it, and yeah, this is insane. And the worst part is, I have not played this yet. I want to play it. I should play it. It's just about picking the right time, and yeah. Anyways, next up, this is this the only one? Yeah. Well, this and Ball Breakers at the start of the video was the games I picked up at the gaming convention. My only experience with the Tekken games was Tekken Tag Tournament on the PlayStation 2. I don't know. I was looking around at the convention. I didn't really buy a whole lot. But I don't know, it popped in my mind and I was curious. What does the best Tekken on the PlayStation 1 have to offer? And was Tekken 3 the best Tekken on PlayStation 1? These are questions I don't know. I'm going to assume 3 improved upon the Tekken formula. But I also thought the cover was pretty dang cool. So yeah, I now have a fighting game in my collection when I particularly do not really play fighting games. But all the same, gonna protect these all the best I can. Let's go ahead and get this in here. Also, this case actually does look pretty minty. I believe the website for this video game box protectors, I believe they also sell like magazine bags for gaming magazines and stuff like that as well. So they cover a wide variety of collection stuff. Alright, there we go. Tekken 3 on the PlayStation. I'm sure this will be fun. One of the things I liked about Tekken Tag Tournament is there were so many unlockable characters. I don't know if this follows that same tradition, but yeah. Getting down to close to the wire. Oh, I think my paper towel actually came apart. We have Speedball 21,000 or 2,100. So I picked up this, and I picked up Ball Breakers at the game convention because I don't know what it is. I have a thing for checking out futuristic sports games just to see what kind of things they get into. There's some kind of sticker residue on here. I don't know if I can get that off or not. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm more smudging it. Oh well. Overall, they are relatively cheap games. Nothing too fancy. Wasn't expecting this to be a 30-minute video, but it is what it is. And what it is 30 minutes. Hopefully, this video spreads awareness to just the kind of things, because I believe every collector does not know about these, so they're a nifty little tool. Speedball 2100, the future of sports. I don't know how well this plays, but it probably does not play that well. Then finally, the one that started the series, WWF SmackDown. And yes, it does say WWF. This is actually a pretty good case as well. Almost called it a box. There we go. I was trying to bin the wrong thing. I like to put it in facing first where the flaps go towards the back, so the flaps aren't hanging down like on the front, even though I guess technically it does not really matter, but yeah, just makes it look that much more presentable if you had the front facing somewhere. But yeah, that is this video pretty much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I get to see you in the next one. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in whatever else pops up on this channel. Have a great night.